What's up, guys? So today I did a couple trades, two stocks, MDSO and Hell. So MDSO, as you can see here, 86 to about $92. Huge range on the daily level. I actually took it short, accidentally took it long. I'll show you how that played out. 15 minute, this is how it looks like. So there's a hard rejection at the 15 minute. So it was basically gapping up, continuing this trend, and then when it hit about 92 or 91.75, got rejected, started to lose it. 5 minute, this is how it looks like, and this is sort of where I started to play. So I was looking at this 5 minute after the opening range breakout. It sort of stopped and reversed. How the 1 minute looked like. So this is how the 1 minute looks like. So basically, what I did here is I saw that this engulfing pattern kept on dropping. It broke through VWAP, so I went short here, 500 shares. It dropped. I covered 100, 200, and then it popped back up. Now, typically, you would try to exit at break even, which is what I tried to do, but it popped up so fast. So the other thing too about this stock is it's a 20-cent spread. So once it basically reverses, you don't really have a chance to stop out. That's one of the reasons why I took a very small share. But nowadays, I don't freak out as much, so I don't get chopped up. It popped up, and I kind of watch it a bit and see what happens. So I kind of expected, there's this expectation too, because it dropped here. There's an EMA level here. There's another EMA here. So I was waiting to see if it will pop back up above that EMA or not. If it does, I would stop out. That would be about a minus $80 loss or something like that. It did not. It actually went back down. So once it hit this EMA again, I went short. It sort of, chopped at that level for a bit, and then it dropped. So I covered basically the remainder as it hits this SMA. So I typically am very conservative with regards to this because sometimes it will hit it and then it will just rebound. So for me, it hit it, and then I got out. The problem is I actually also set a limit order on this. So when I got out, I forgot I had a limit order. So basically what happens is when I covered, I actually had additional shares. And so so what happened is then as it popped up, I actually had extra shares here. So as you can see, I actually bought more shares, essentially. But then fortunately I was able to exit. So basically, I think I exited, but then I had 200 shares extra, and then I thought I had 100 shares left over. So then I covered again. So now I have 300 shares. It dropped, and then I covered. So basically, I made $11 because of that. So that was a mistake, but it didn't really hurt me. But I got out really quickly because, as you can see, it sort of just dropped at this area. So that's what I did for MDSO. Hell, I was watching Hell for a bit. I was going to trade this because the spread on this was much better. I think it was like a 4-cent spread or something like that. I was watching it around this level, waiting for it to break, head towards the previous day level. Didn't do that. It actually popped up. And then so when that happened, I was looking at MDSO, and then I traded MDSO. But then after my trade of MDSO, I went back just to take a look at this, and then I saw that it's coming back at this level. So this is the level it hit before. Usually what happens is then the second time around, if it continues to struggle, it's going to break this level. And that's exactly what it was doing. So serendipitously, I was at the point where it was about to break. So I took 500 shares. It dropped. I covered some here. I think just half of the position, or 200 shares, something like that. And then when it dropped, I covered the remainder, because usually what happens is it would then bounce back, and this is exactly what happens. If I was watching this stock and I needed some extra play, I would have probably re-entered at around this level, probably 948, 950. I would re-enter, take another position, wait for it to drop, then exit again. But yeah, so I guess it basically bounced around this level for a few times before sinking below it. Anyway, so that was my trades for the day. Overall, I did pretty well. 389, 17 tickets, 1855 in commission. So these are the days that I love, when I am very efficient and effective in my execution. So not a lot of big scares. There was this little scare with MDSO. I was prepared to, stop out at about $100, $200 loss here if it were to, continue to go up. But fortunately that didn't happen. So it is what it is. So I did well. It's a good day to start Monday. A good way to start Monday and the rest of the week.